Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Linnetta.
And I am Patrick.
And we are co-founders of
Vertical Connections Inc.
Hello.
Yes, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for subscribing.
Thank you for liking the videos.
And thank you for sharing our videos.
Absolutely. We continue to appreciate all that you do for us and with us because it feels like we're doing it as a team, and that is so important. Today, what do you want to talk about?
I lost my keys. Ah!
So what do you do when you lose something?
I have to get myself together. I first panic out, but I know I have to pull it together because that's not going to help me locate the keys.
No, it isn't. I know that if I lose my cell phone and I'm looking and can't find it and time is running out and I know that I've got to get somewhere, I just break down and I finally just ask, babe, will you call my phone?
And I call his phone.
Have you ever done that? Had somebody that in your house or where you're at just call your phone in hopes that it'll ring and you will hear it?
Hopes that you actually have the sound on.
Ooh.
Which I usually don't. So sometimes that can work for you or against you.
Yes, and make sure that when you're looking for things that it's not just on top of your head.
I lost my glasses.
And oh, honey, I found them. But there's more than just the physical things. It can be like our place, where we are at, or our position in our families, where we've done something and we feel extremely embarrassed.
Yes, and we want to isolate and separate ourselves versus just being open about it.
And that's truly what Satan is hoping for, that we will go and feel as if, oh, we're just so humiliated that we have to isolate ourselves, take ourselves away from those that love us, those that care about us, put ourselves into a dark place, and then all we do is use negative talk.
When we really need to be surrounding ourselves with others who will help us see that they are not the only ones who have ever made many mistakes or choices that do not please God. They're not the only ones. We share that in commonality, and we need to learn to pull toward each other and to communicate so that we can find that uplifting, encouraging road back to helping someone else as we begin to heal as well.
Right. And God created us as individuals, but He wanted us to be together. He wanted us to be connected. And so anytime we isolate and pull ourselves away from that situation, we are doing Satan a service. And really, we need to continually remember that God always forgives us. And all we have to do is ask.
And when we are in Christ, we are free to ask and to run to Him for help, run to Him to be set free so that we can continue to live in a way that honors Him.
Right. And I know also that it is so important that when we've lost something and we actually get to that point where we find it, it is so important to celebrate that.
Absolutely. Like when your puppy has gone off and you've been looking for it, and then you know it's getting late and you know you have to come home, and then all of a sudden you hear something at the door, some whatever, however they whimper, and you're just like, yes! Or if your sister and brother or family member has been gone for a long time, and all of a sudden they're ding dong, you open the door and you're just like, yes! And to have that spirit of forgiveness, no matter what has happened, but to be happy to see them and to embrace them so that they know that they're in an environment that's welcoming for change and for a better days to come.
Absolutely. And today we heard about the 3 parables in Luke 15. We found out about the shepherd who lost 1 sheep out of the 100, but he made sure he went and looked and found it.
And the thing about that is, as I was listening, is they never leave their sheep without care.
Unattended?
Yes. So even though he went to get that one, there was still someone attending to those others.
Yes, which is so important. Yes. And we heard about the woman who lost the coin.
Yes.
She searched all night, stayed up, made sure that she did not go without finding it.
And when she did, another
Ooh,
celebration.
absolutely. So cool. And then the last one we heard about today was the youngest of the two sons who wanted his inheritance, took it because he thought that's what he was owed, went off to a foreign land, wasted it all, doing unrighteous things, ended up in a place of poverty and squalor.
Yep.
And he came to the point where he had nothing left. He didn't even have any food to eat.
Right. And that's what hitting rock bottom.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that's what it takes for people to put their focus back on their Father. And I really enjoy that part of the story where he came to himself and he ran back to his father, knowing that there was life in his father's house. There was food, there's provisions and nourishment at his father's house.
And the coolest part about that was his father never gave up on waiting for him to come home. And he actually saw him coming from afar, and he ran out to greet him.
The Father's heart, our Creator, God Almighty, does that for us. When we slip and fall, and He's looking for us to come back home. Come back home. I'm waiting. I'm willing. I love you. His love never fails. Just so awesome to know that blessed is the man whose sins are not counted against him. But the Father continues to woo and to love his own so that we can honor him and live a life that we are able to share of his goodness to others so that they come home.
Oh, that is so awesome. I mean, to have that comfort, to have that knowledge, and be able to rely on it always, even when we at times become forgetful.
Yes. So please remember to always stay focused. Keep a focus, and when your mind is drifting off to other things, snap it back. Get yourself together and charge forward to honor our God who created us so in his image to worship him.
Absolutely.
Are you ready, dear?
Are you ready?
Let's
go.
See you next time.
Thanks for being here. Bye.